Okay, so my last two decks that I'm going to recommend if you're a beginner looking for an oracle deck to work with are two decks that I dearly love and that I use quite often. However, I still think if you're absolutely a beginner and you're just starting, that they're great foundational decks to start with. The next one that I'm going to talk about is The Oracles of Shadow and Light by Lucy Cavendish with illustrations by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. I've done a review on this on my channel. You can check that out if you want to. This is what the backing of the cards look like. They're quite large, which is actually, I think, nice when you're starting out because you're getting a large sized image that can really help you to interact with the cards. So let me show you a few of the cards. Angel of Time, Working Too Hard. Fairy of the Highlands, It's Time to Be Brave. Mend a Broken Heart Fairy, Healing from Heartache. Okay, so why I'm recommending this as a deck that would be great if you're an absolute beginner or just starting on your journey with oracle cards is because, number one, the book that accompanies it is wonderful and amazing. The beginning and the explanations for why you should work with a deck are great. Yes, in America, it does say it's like a teenage deck. Just ignore that. You can absolutely apply it if you're an adult, just as you would if you're a teenager starting to work with cards. No difference. Absolutely no difference. I love this deck. So you can see that there's reproduction of the card, the message that accompanies it. Then she has a few paragraphs about the card, a paragraph or two with the card itself, the fairy that's attached to it speaking, and then the divination message that you can use. So very excellent book to start out with to help build your confidence and also your understanding of the deck itself and why you would want to work with it. Then, even though you might feel like, oh no, there's just a fairy and a few things in the background, like there's no symbolism, there actually really is. And this is an amazing deck to really meditate with and spend a lot of time with each card individually. And I can't recommend that enough. That's the way that you build a relationship with a deck, and that you really get to know it, and that you feel confident enough to interact with it, with the deck and the energies attached to it for yourself, but also for other people. So if you're wanting to read for your loved ones or read for your friends, this is a beautiful deck that if you spend enough time with it, it's really going to reciprocate, and you're going to have very clear messages received from it, and clear messages given to you from the deck as well. I really, really love this deck, and I highly, highly recommend it, whether you're a beginner or not, but especially if you're a beginner. It's a wonderful way to start working with cards. The last deck I'm going to recommend is another deck by Colette Baron Reid. I just really love her oracle decks. They're all fabulous. And she does have another deck out, The Wisdom of Avalon, which I absolutely love, but I'm not recommending it for beginners. And I will do a review of that deck, and I'll explain why in that review. But this is the case that the deck comes in. It's a 44 card deck. Okay, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. This is the book that accompanies it, so you're getting a lot of information. Let me show you the cards before I do this part. Okay, so she does use reversals in this deck, just like with Enchanted Map, but don't be intimidated by that. This is a really great way to find out if working with reversals is right for you. And again, if you decide it's not, you don't have to use reversals, despite what they might say at the beginning of the book. But I love the imagery. This is the Chess Queen, and then you can see underneath there's some keywords. It's very helpful. Trust and strategizing. So great symbolism in these cards, very helpful. The Word Lord, communication, praise, and dishonesty. Let's see. The Sun Dancers, joyful activity, celebration of life and abundance. The Hungry Ghosts, obsession, scarcity consciousness, and attachment. So you can see you're going to get some clear answers on whatever it is you're looking at. And then the book itself has, again, reproduction of the image. And then instead of saying upright or reversal, she says ally. If it shows up upright, then the card is giving you a positive, encouraging message. If it's a challenger, again, the message is encouraging and possibly positive for you, but also letting you know areas in the situation that you might be avoiding or not wanting to admit that you're having a difficulty with. And so the meanings are very clear in the book, which are, again, helpful for you to build a very strong foundation with the deck. But still, Colette Baron-Reid always encourages you to find your own meanings and to really be able to get specific into your issue through finding your own meanings. And this is the backing of the card. I don't know if I showed that. I love this backing. So, so beautiful. So those are my top 5 recommendations. I hope that this has proved helpful as you are going about starting your journey working with the cards. I wish you the best of luck and many blessings on your path. If it really feels right that you work with the cards and you really invest a lot of honor and time, you will have a beautiful relationship with the cards and a beautiful addition to your spiritual toolkit that will really be effective and encouraging for you. So I wish you all the best on your journey. I hope you find these decks helpful. Let me know if you purchase any of them, if they work for you or not, and what you think of them, or if you already own them. And I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.